What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I'll be talking to you guys about a 4-4-2 formation, 4-4-2 tactics basically that will help you get that elite rank, probably get yourself an elite 1 if you're in the elite tier of FUT Champs Weekend League. I myself finished elite 1 and I know I'm playing FUT Champs in June, but I wanted to make this video so that whoever is playing champs till the end of this game can benefit from these tactics. But before we head into this, make sure to drop a like. It massively helps the channel, and if you do actually like the content, make sure to subscribe as well, because I'll be coming out with a lot more content once FIFA 22 comes out. But anyway, let's get straight into this. This is a 4-4-2 second variation that I'll be playing. This is the team, by the way, that I'm using. I'll be taking you through exactly which player I was playing at what side of the field. So quickly getting down to this, as soon as the game starts, I switch to ultra defensive 4-4-2 second variation, which has 2 DMs. So these are my tactics, which is defensive is balanced. I try to keep it simple, nothing complicated. I keep 4 width. You can go with 5 depending upon how you wish to play. 7 depth is important in this because, as you know, the auto AI press works really well in your favor if you put 7 depth, because it pushes your players automatically forward, and that creates a lot of ambiguities in the mind of a player as to what to do, because yeah, the AI is literally coming towards you, but nonetheless it really helps. And the offensive is balanced. I'd say keep 5 and 5. 5 players in the box is solely, a lot of people keep it 3 or 4. I'd say keep it 5 because it helps you with your one player that I'll be talking to you guys about. In my case would be Hullet, that goes or plays as a box-to-box midfielder. So he's the one that keeps going forward, and if you want to put a cheeky cross in from the wings, he's the player that will go ahead and get that job done for you. And corners is 2, free kicks is 2. The reason why I do this is because you don't want to get caught on the counter attack, and keeping 2 I think is really good. You can obviously go with 3 or do something if you feel like it. Let's quickly go into the formation and tactics which I play on my players. So as you can see, Van der Sar is in goal, Theo Hernandez, Mbabu, Cuadrado and Roussillon is my defense. Mbabu is probably the best centre back for me in this game till the time I've used these players. I'm yet to try out Ramos, but I've tried Tots Varan. I would still say Kevin Mbabu is much better because of his pace, and just his AI is just so good. Plus, he's got a 4-star skill move, which is interesting because if you're caught up in a situation, you'll probably do a La Croqueta cancel, or probably do a cheeky some 4-star skill moves to get out of that tight press if your opponent is pressing you. So yeah, that's my defense. But looking at the custom tactics now, we'll start off with my goalkeeper. In this case, is balance, nothing on this. You could probably go with this tactic, which is a sweeper keeper. He's aggressively coming out of the box and challenging opponent for loose balls. This is what happens if you're playing a high line 7 depth, for example. If you get caught on the break, probably a through ball over your defensive line, and this will help you. But I prefer to keep it balanced. You can obviously switch it later on. In this case, I've got Cuadrado, stay back while attacking, nothing fancy. Same on my this. You could keep it overlap as well on both the fullbacks. That means make overlapping runs on the outside, and you could go with inverted as well. That means making underlapping run on the inside of the wide players for more central support. That means your fullback will be going between your defensive midfielder and your right mid, your left mid in this case. And in terms of Cuadrado on the other side, it will be between De Jong and Hazard. In this case, it will be between Hullet and Felix, as you can see on your screens. But anyway, I would keep it mixed attack, I would say. You could obviously experiment yourself. Then it comes to the defensive midfielders. I've got De Jong and Hullet, probably one of the best combinations in game you can have, with De Jong being the defensive midfielder, high defensive work rate as well. I keep him stay back while attacking, cover center. He does really well for me, and no defensive behavior changes. You could try cut passing lanes, but for me, I think this works the best. You could have, for me in this case now, I've got Hullet on balance because he's my box-to-box midfielder. I'd keep him on balance and cover center. Coming on to the wingers now, I would especially say this is something important, and it's come back on defense on both of them actually, because it helps them to come in shape and defend for you when you get caught on the counter, basically come in shape to defend in general. And the reason I've put stay wide and get in behind and get into the box of course is for your runs. That means if if you're going, for example, in my case, Eden Hazard is going on the wings, I'm going to probably put in a cross, and then Joao Felix would be going inside on the other side as well. He will be going inside the box for those crosses and for those through balls as well sometimes, which doesn't really happen on balance though. And getting behind is solely because if someone is pressing you so much, if your opponent is pressing way too much on you and you need to make those one-touch passes, these are the guys that make those runs, getting behind the fullbacks and creating that space for you. So overall, it's such an attacking formation. You love to play it this way. Getting behind is so important in this case, and stay wide only for the reason where, again, the team press in this game, you know how much it bothers me, and it's really annoying as well when you see literally the AI doing everything for you, hardly manual pressing. Apart from the pros, apart from the good players, hardly anyone manual presses that well. So if you have the team pressing when your opponent is pressing you, it really helps you to stay wide and make those runs, because he'll always be available on the wings to run behind the defenders and cause that problem when you're in a cagey situation, to free up your strikers basically, which we'll be talking about now. Stay central on both the players. It's not much of a difference. You can keep this on balance width as well, but staying central basically helps you to have that compact 1-2 passing option. That means he will be staying central, he will be making those runs directly in front, against your opponent's CBs, and not drifting way too wide, because sometimes what happens, if you drift wide, you will keep making those runs on the outside and there'll be nobody in the center to basically make those passes with your midfielders. So I'd say stay central of both of them. You could probably keep getting behind on your fastest striker as well. Sometimes Ronaldo, in this case, you could put him get in behind, he'll make those runs for you. That's completely up to you, but I would say keeping it balanced, keeping it mixed attack definitely helps. And yeah, that's pretty much the custom tactics for this team that I use. And the reason that this team, I feel, is so balanced is Nani, of course, is quite unpredictable, I would say, but if you have a striker, someone like Neymar alongside Ronaldo, I think this is the best perfect combination, and I would highly recommend you guys to get yourselves Eden Hazard. I bought him at a really cheap value. I'll quickly show it to you guys. I got him for 580 and he's now 950k on the market, which is madness. So I got him before the upgrade and he's one of the best players. The record doesn't really show his true value because I played him on the wings, but despite that, he's provided 11 assists for me, 12 goals. And of course, my main striker though is Cristiano Ronaldo. I've been playing him for a long time. This should have been double the numbers, honestly. It's just that the way I play is I keep distributing between my two strikers, him and Nani, of course, in this case. But I hope you guys benefited from these custom tactics. There are no highlights in this video. I wanted to keep it plain and simple. I'll be coming out with more tactics videos. If you want anything specific though about gameplay or anything, you can drop down in the comments below and let me know what you guys need. I know FIFA 21 is about to end. It's probably dead because it's June, but till the time you're playing, and if you need any sort of tactics help or any formations help, I could probably make a few tweaks, try them out in the weekend league, and definitely help you guys. Thank you so much everyone for watching this video. If you watched it till here, it means everything, honestly, for the channel. Make sure to drop a like and do subscribe to the channel to help me grow. And come FIFA 22, there's going to be a lot more content. But until then, stay safe. Thank you so much for watching this video, and good luck for your next FUT champs.